Hi there, gorgeous makeup lovers. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you my favorites and fails from summer 2018. And I'm gonna start off with the fails because I want to end positively with the favorites. And I don't have a product on each category. I also have a little bit of skincare in there, so yeah, let's just jump right into it with the fails. So my first fail here is a primer, which is the Milani Prime Correct Face Primer for correct redness and pore minimizing. So this is supposed to be correcting redness and is supposed to be pore minimizing. I don't know if it does any of this. It doesn't do pore minimizing for sure. It doesn't cover redness more than other primers. Not a concealer, it's a primer. And yeah, I don't know, like this doesn't do anything for me. I don't feel like my foundation lasts longer, goes on smoother. I was having high hopes because I usually like Milani, and yeah, no. So next on I have two foundations that I really didn't like, and first of it was the Clinique anti-blemish solution. It's a liquid makeup. I don't know, like I have really oily skin, guys, really oily skin, a lot. And I put on this, you know, and I had it like on twice for like 2-3 hours, and my skin became so dry. I mean, I do have dry patches in winter, but in summer usually I don't have any problems with dryness, maybe around the nose here, but not at all like in my face. And the next day after wearing this, I had like all here, everything was super dry. I mean, it's good if it's anti-blemish, and I think it's nice that you have products like this because I am prone to breakout, but this is crazy. This is just too much, you know, and yeah, this one will never go on my skin again, ever. So next up is the YSL All Hours Foundation. This one hurts, guys. This one hurts because I bought it for like 58 euros, which is maybe around like $61, so it's quite a lot of money. And this one, it just lays on my skin. It just lays there and doesn't do anything. Like even from distance, you can see, hey, this girl wears makeup. I mean, if you go close, you'll see with all foundations that you wear makeup, but this one is just kind of laying there on top here. I don't know if I can make this visible, but it's like so, okay, I went too crazy here, but it just lays on top of it. Like even if I blend it out a bit, do you see that? It's like it just lays there on top of it and of your pores. I think my pores get even more shown with this foundation. I really don't like it. I really tried to make a Love Me. It doesn't love me. It was a huge waste of money, and yeah, so the All Hours Foundation, big fail for me this summer. And let's move on to eye products. I have 3 eyeshadow palettes that really let me down, and one of them is the Milani Everyday Eyes eyeshadow collection in the color selection Earthy Elements. I don't know, I had so many good things about this Everyday Eyes eyeshadow collections of Milani, and I thought I'm gonna have one for summer, you know, because it's nice to have like a small palette in summer. In general, I'm more into small palettes, so yeah. And I do have to say that these 2 mattes, they're okay, they're all right. It's nothing crazy, but they're all right. But those shimmers, these 2, they look exactly the same, and they perform also the same because you really have to pack them on there to get them at all showing up. This one doesn't show up at all. It's also a shimmer. I don't know if I will be able to show you within swatches, but guys, this is not so, like these 2, like this one and this one, they're almost the same. Like why do you have in such a small palette 2 shades which are almost the same? I don't get it, guys. And then I don't know, these 2 lighter shades, like this one is supposed to be the highlighter shade, and this one, I don't know what it's supposed to do, but they almost don't show up. I don't know, they don't have any opaqueness. No, they don't pick up on my skin at all. I really didn't like that. I used it like 2 or 3 times, you know, and it always also faded on my eyes like within 2 or 3 hours. It looked like I just had a bit of mattes on, and that's it. So this one is really not for me. And another eyeshadow palette that didn't make it for me this summer and will go away after this video is the I Love You So Mochi eyeshadow palette from NYX. This one is the color selection Sleek and Chic, I believe. Someone just started drilling, so in case you hear something like this, that's what it is. And yeah, this one is really, I mean, it does swatch really nice. Like if you see these colors here, they go on pretty nicely. And when I saw that in the shop, I was like, yes, I want that in my life, you know. And look, they do look pretty, you know, they do go on really nicely, I believe, in my opinion, and they are looking really good. But to be honest, guys, this on the eyes is an entirely different story. They just don't show up like that at all. You cannot, I even really failed to build them up, and they don't last at all on your eyes. I don't know. On your eyes, all the colors become kind of like all those colors here that you have like around this area. They all look the same on your eyes, and they all kind of become just a big matte that looks all the time the same. Really didn't like this palette. And the next one up, I think this is probably the worst palette that I tried this summer or ever, is a palette from W7, Life's a Beach, Metallic Beach Shimmers. This one is so bad, really. The other two are great against this one. This one, it's, you know, W7 is kind of like a very affordable brand, I know that, but they make a lot of dupes. And this one is like so bad, so bad. Like, look at this. Like this color you would you want to be really nice, you know, on your eyes. So, and then you swatch it and it's like, where is it? Where is it? You can barely see it. I really can dig in here. Shows up a little bit more now, but what is this? What is this supposed to be? You know, like what? Why would I put this on my eyes if, I don't know, I just don't get it. Or this yellow here, like look at that. Like, I don't know, it doesn't really show up. I don't know, it's just not nice. Now it actually shows up a little bit more because my arm was still wet from the makeup wipe, but this even with a primer, no, big no. Yeah, and the next thing up is something that I was really confused about, that I really did not enjoy it, but this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I tried it only now this summer, and I have to say how it goes on. This mascara is really nicely. It goes on. I have a mini, so I'm happy about this. It goes on really nicely, and it's really lifting kind of, but for me it transfers so fast on my under eyes, and here it leaves me like a trace of black every time I apply it, and I just think that's terrible. Like after 1 or 2 hours, not like, okay, after wearing it for 12 hours. Like after 1 or 2 hours, I have to go and be like, okay, let's patch this up. And this is something I don't understand. Like this mascara is so famous and so hyped up that I don't understand if I'm doing something wrong. I also got actually the waterproof version of this. I don't have that one anymore, but it was the same story. Like it also transferred so much on my under eyes, and I have oily eyelids, so I get when eyeshadows do transfer a bit here. Eyeshadows, I'm saying mascara transfers a bit here, but if in my under eyes, I'm really normal. This is like the only area in my face that is not dry, it's not oily, it's not weird, and it does transfer there a lot. So I really am not enjoying this one, and I don't know what to do with this now, and yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in that one. Then the next one that hurts me a little bit actually is the Zoeva Pure Velvours lips. Zoeva Pure Velvours lips in All Is Calm, and this one, I don't know, it goes on nicely. Like if you see that, it does show up nicely. It's a pretty color. I was really excited when I bought it, but this goes off your lips like very patchy as soon as you like leave the house. I have the feeling like you don't even need to eat something, or just a sip of water will leave like weird patches in your lips. And it's also not just, you know, some lipsticks, they fade a bit during the day, but they don't get like flaky or something. This one gets really flaky. I have like all over my face little dots of this color after a while. So I'm not enjoying this at all. I have been wearing it like 2 or 3 times, and then I decided, no, this is not what I want, you know. And I'm actually a big fan of Zoeva in general, so I was not so happy to see that happening. And the next thing I have been disappointed by is the Galactic highlighter drops by Catrice. This is how they look like. They're a bit hard to show. So those, I think they are showing up quite nicely if you just put them on your hand. You know, you put them with this little dropper thingy, and then you kind of just and then it's like, where, you know, you see a bit of sheen, but I don't know, I feel like they kind of fade away a little bit. They are not really there at all. I don't know, I just think that it's not pretty whatsoever. I don't know, it does show up a bit more than it does now here on the camera, but they fade away really quickly on my face. Like after 1 or 2 hours, I feel like trace of them is gone. So I did not enjoy them a lot. I wore them a couple of times. I do mix them now a little bit in my foundation just to give it a bit of glow. For this, they do work quite okay, just, you know, to have it as a use for something else. But I was really disappointed in that one because I was really looking forward when I bought it. And the last product that was a big fail for me was a product from a company that also does kind of dupes all the time. It's I Heart Makeup, or I Love Makeup, the Blushing Hearts in Peachy Pink Kisses. And they show up like this. They are obviously a dupe for Too Faced products. And yeah, usually I am a fan of Makeup Revolution because I Love Makeup is owned by Makeup Revolution or by Tam Beauty. And yeah, so first of all, when you open this, you smell it, it smells disgusting. It's like, I don't want to put this in my face. And then, I don't know, like, let's go in, like, I'm gonna do like, so all the shades will be seen. And then you put it, and it does look nice, right, guys? It does look nice, but it's just not what I want in a highlighter because it has, I don't know, it looks very, very powder. I don't know if you see that, but it's super powdery. I don't like that, how it looks. It looks like there's a powder laying on top of my face, and that's not pretty at all. That's not what you want from a highlighter. And yeah, I didn't like that one at all. So these were my fails, and now come my favorites. And yeah, of course, it's going to be a bit more exciting for me. So let's look into that. Okay, so the first favorite I want to talk about, or the first 2 favorites I want to talk about, are skincare products. This is first the Peachy Glow Tonic with 5% glycolic acid exfoliating toner. That's how it looks like. I have been using it now for like 2 months probably, and it doesn't look super empty, I know, but I have been using it for the last 2 months every day, and I am really enjoying that one. It's super nice, and I do feel my skin is softer. I do feel, especially in this area, it doesn't feel like as rough. It does not leave my skin irritated like a lot of other toners with reactive ingredients. And I think that's because this one is a little bit like toned down. It's not as aggressive as the other ones. And yeah, this one, I love it a lot, and I can only recommend it. Like if you have sensitive skin and you were wondering if this is going to work for you, I have very sensitive skin and I had no issue. So maybe you can give it a try. The 100 milliliter one retails for 12 euros in Sephora, at least where I bought it. So it's definitely worth a try from the price point of view. I can really recommend it. I really love it. And the next skincare product is the skincare product from Origins. It's their how it's called, matte moisturizer with Willowwerp, and this one has exactly the right texture for me. It's pretty empty already, as you can see, and it's like kind of a gel, and it smells like grapefruit, and I really love that. And it has exactly the right balance between moisturizing and not enhancing oil, because I am having very, very oily skin, but if I don't put moisturizer, I get very dry skin. And yeah, so yeah, really happy with this one. I think in winter it wouldn't be enough, but now in summer it's great. I love it. So yeah, this one worked out really nice for me. Then I have one primer that I've been really loving this summer, and this is the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. And this one leaves, it doesn't mattify in the sense of like putting like super matte finish, but it's kind of like, as it says, like velveting. And your skin really felt like velvet when you put it on. And I did it here, put it like in the T-zone usually. I don't wear it today, but I do usually put it in the T-zone. And then I just put on a bit more moisturizing primer over it. And this works really, really well to keep my makeup from creasing and oiling up for a couple of hours more. And I appreciate every hour I get more with the primer. And this is really like with this one, my skin starts to be problematic with the oil around like 5 hours, something like this. And usually it would be already like after 2 hours or something. So this one was a really, really good investment for me. The foundation I really loved this summer was the Peach Perfect Foundation from Too Faced. I have it in the shade Vanilla, and I really, really like this one, especially together with this primer. They work so well for me, and I just love how this looks on the skin. It's long wearing for me. I really liked it. I wear this on days that I know I will be up a lot of time, and I'm really, really loving this one. It's a great, great foundation, especially if you're troubling with oily skin during summer. This is really, really great. And it smells like peaches. I don't know how I feel about the smell, but it does smell like something, and it doesn't repel me, so yeah. And next up is a concealer. I have it in 2 shades. It's from Makeup Revolution, the Conceal and Define, concealer, which is really, really nice. I have it in C2 and C1. Usually I'm going for C2 now in summer, and I'm really loving this one. Like, it's really, really nice. It goes on super opaque. It does blend in really, really nicely. It doesn't lay on your skin and looks like, hey, you're wearing concealer, girl. And it's really nice. I really love it, and it's really affordable. It's a great concealer, and I think it's just worth every penny. And even like sometimes in summer I go in and just swipe a little bit like around concealer and would wear it as a foundation. And yeah, that really works for me. I'm loving this concealer, both shades. And they have a big chain, but they have a quite a good shade range, I believe. So yeah, if you're looking for a new concealer, I can definitely recommend you that one. Then let's go with the eyes, and this is a mascara I have been enjoying not only this summer, but like a lot of time already. For a lot of time I have been rebuying this one, and this is the Volume Eyes Plus Active Mascara from Kiko. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. It has this kind of pointy end, as you can see, and this makes like this makes it so easy to also sculpt out the inner sides here. I really love that one. I always repurchase it, and it's an all-time favorite for me actually. So, but I used it this summer also quite often, so I just thought I'm gonna include it. And then I enjoyed one single Super Shock eyeshadow from Colourpop. This is their birthday wish Super Shock shadow that they gave away for free, actually, to me at least, for an order that I placed when they have been just 4 years in the market. And it's really, it's well loved, yes. And it's kind of like a beige base, but it has this like lilac shimmer in it. Can you see that? That is really, it has this lila glitter in it, and I love it. Like, I just love to put like a brown in the crease and then this one on the lid, and it's really pretty. That's a look that I have been going for a lot when I knew it's just too hot for a look like this, maybe, you know? And yeah, I have been really enjoying that. And next up for eyeshadows is the Flaming Love palette from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. And this is such a pretty palette. When I received it, I already knew I'm gonna love it, and I have been using it a ton this summer, especially these two together, like this blue and this gold. They are so pretty together. I love it. And also this lila here, this purple. Whew, I am really enjoying this. And actually I have been also using this one a lot as a highlighter. So these ones are super, super pretty in my opinion. Like, let me put you just on the fingers. Like, look at this. Oh, so, so pretty. I am loving this, and yeah. I love every time I grab for it, I'm like, ah, so pretty, so pretty. And let's move on to the last eyeshadow palette, and this is the Life's a Festival palette from Too Faced. I know the packaging is cheesy, but it's all about the inside, guys. And I really love that one, especially this color Fireflies and Dusk Till Dawn and Artist Pass. I love them so much. It's such a nice palette. I think you can do so many different looks with this one. You can even stay a bit neutral with that one if you stay over here. And yeah, I have been really enjoying this one. I don't know, like, I haven't seen a lot of people saying the same, but yeah, I love this palette. I would definitely recommend you to pick it up if you haven't already. It does have a lot of fallout, that's for sure, but I don't mind to do my eyes, for example, before my makeup if I know I'm using this palette. So that's okay for me, and I have been enjoying this so much. And now we're gonna come to the face products. It's actually old, but I really have been enjoying this summer. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and I am loving this so much. Like, this is so nice for me and my skin tone, because it doesn't show up like crazy, because I can fast look like here, you know, like I put like ash in my face, or just, you know, look really fast, really weird with let me close this, look fast, really weird with a bronzer. But this one is like so nice. It has such a nice shade for me, and I have been enjoying this so much because I can just build it up in the desired. It doesn't even show up so much, but that's exactly actually what I love about it. You know, it's like this exact color that my skin would take actually well as a contour. So I am really much in love with that one, and love the packaging as well. I think it's super cute. And then I have a blush, and this is the Life's a Peach blush, Skin Awakening blush from L'Oreal. And this one is in the color Peach Addict. And I have been loving this so much. It's something I think I wore it like every second day at least, like so much. Woo! They also have a little brush. And yeah, this one is so pretty. It gives you this peachy little look, and it's a matte blush with a little bit of sheen to it, like a little bit of sheen to it. And I think it's so pretty. I love it. And yeah, I would like grab for this over all of my other blushes this summer. So it's definitely my summer favorites regarding blush. And then I have two lip products. First of all is a Too Faced Melted Matte in Sell Out. And this one is so pretty. I love it. Like, I always pick that one when I'm in doubt, you know, like what I should wear. And that's the color. It's kind of a nude, rosy, peachy nude. And I really have been enjoying this. I have been wearing it so much, and it stays on my lips so nicely. It doesn't flake. It does not make a weird line between your inner lip and your outer lip. I really have been enjoying this one. And then I also enjoyed a lot the YSL Tatouage Couture Matte Stain from YSL, as I already said, in the color 10. And this one leaves your lips just so comfortable. It does have a matte finish. But it's just so lightweight on your skin, on your lips, not on your skin, on your lips. And it just you know, like I really like this color. It's pretty intense, but they also do have more nude shades. And I have been really loving this one because it feels so comfortable on the lips, and it fades throughout. After like 3-4 hours, it starts to fade a bit, but not in a weird way that you think like, ah, her lipstick is fading. No, it comes off like in a natural way. And I really appreciate that on a lipstick. And it does stain a little bit, as you can see now here. I have a really big problem to get it off. But that's okay, like, for me it's fine. I don't mind when the lips get stained a little bit. Well, so that's it for my summer favorites and fails for summer 2018. What do you think about this product? Which were your favorites and which were your fails? Did you try any of these products? Maybe you have a different opinion, then I would like to know it in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I would love if you subscribe to my channel because I would love to see you soon here again. See you in my next video. Bye bye!